Let's talk about my Snuggle is Real cowl. So this is the Snuggle is Real cowl. It's a pattern by Maxim, and I knit this up in Creator of Beauty from Cesium yarn for my main color. My contrasting color was Anastasia from the Little Foxes, and then the drawstring and inner lining were Polar Twilight on Cloud Base from Paisley Knits. So this cowl was a really fun knit. The texture itself is a very potato chippy repeat, like you just want to keep going and get to the next repeat. And then the whole process of like making the tunnel for the drawstring and then knitting the inner lining and stuff, it was enough of a challenge to be satisfying when I finished, but also very straightforward where somebody who's never made something like this could probably follow along pretty easily. I will say that while knitting this, I did technically lose yarn chicken on 2 out of my 3 yarns. It's probably my own fault because I am not somebody who regularly swatches, especially for accessories. Like, what's the point, you know? So like I said, I did lose yarn chicken. I didn't get to the full 13 inches that's recommended for the texture motif. And then I lost yarn chicken on the top ribbing here. You can kind of see that I had to finish up with Ursula from Long Dog Yarn. But honestly, like from a distance, you can't tell. You can really only tell up close, and it's on the inside anyway, so like you'd have to really be up in my business to see that. Yeah, the only yarn that I didn't lose yarn chicken on for this project was Polar Twilight from Paisley Knits, which, like I said, I used the cloud base for, which was kind of an experiment. The cloud base is technically listed as a bulky base, but I've used this before in a worsted weight project. I've used it before in a more Aran weight project, so I was like, I feel like I could make this work as a sub for the recommended Surrey or other fuzzy lace weight held double for this pattern. And it worked out, and I have some left over. So let me go ahead and show you what this looks like on. So yeah, here's what it looks like on. As you can see, it has enough structure and enough length to kind of like bunch up on itself. Really covers your whole neck, gets down onto your shoulders a little bit. Like, it's so great. The lining makes it practically windproof, which is perfect. And the drawstring really just helps, you know, keep all that warmth in, keep your neck warm. So yeah, if you're someone like me and you live somewhere where it gets really cold, or you know someone who lives somewhere where it gets really cold and you want to make them something, highly recommend this pattern. Again, this is the Snuggle is Real cowl by Maxim.